Outlook for indoors coming up here, Mark.
We're sending our biggest group of my 3 years here, so I'm pretty excited about that. And I think we're sending the most potential scorers that we have sent since I've been here. So overall, I'm pretty excited about the weekend. There's a lot of potential, on paper. We'll get heat sheets and all of that once we get out to Mankato, but I'm expecting some hopefully pretty positive results and walking away with a good feeling coming back from the conference championships.
How about like the competition? Is that going to push you now? Are you trying to get some guys ready for nationals, that type of thing, a little bit? Or?
Yeah, I mean, certainly, I explained to our group that the hardest part of getting to the conference championships is qualifying because you have to be in the top 30 just to be hit that mark. But we're always kind of chasing what that 30th place spot is, and it's always up or down, and every week that variable could change. So I said the hardest part is just getting there. Once we're there, once the gun goes off, anything can happen, or anything can happen in the ring. Like I said, I think we have a lot of potential on paper. We have a lot of people that are anywhere from 9th to 16th. My first 2 years here, we were somewhere between 20th to 30th, or we were wild carding a lot of people in just to get into the meet. We're not quite in that position anymore, which is nice. So we'll see what happens. They just got to stick their noses in it, and hopefully we come out with a positive result.
When you say like you're sending the most people ever, is this displaying maybe the ceiling of the program, or are you still kind of on the upswing? Because like we've seen tons of D2 records just because the program's new.
I guess to quote Michael Jordan, the ceiling is the roof here. I don't think we're quite there. We're on the upswing. There's limitless potential as far as our roster growth. So, no, I certainly don't think will be. Certainly hope not the most people that we've ever sent to the conference championships.
How do you turn the potential of getting good results into actual good results here?
Ooh, that's a good question. It happens between Monday and Friday every week, and doing our best to prepare them in practice, whether it be reps in the throwing ring or sprints, or workouts for our distance kids. That's where we can have the most impact on the results on Friday and Saturday. Once the gun goes off, I've used this analogy a lot with our kids. It's not soccer or basketball or baseball where I get to talk to them and we get to say, okay, like let's make some adjustments. Let's do this or do that. Once the gun goes off, if nerves kick in or they lose a shoe, there's nothing I can do besides stand there and watch it all unfold and hope that they can gather themselves. But so I feel like how do we get positive results? It's Tuesday workouts. What can we overemphasize to them? What can we say? Hey, this is what we need to work on. We're not a sport that we watch a lot of film, so just trying to give constant feedback of what we're seeing, so that when they step into the ring or they step on the starting line, that they feel like they're as prepared as they can be.
Which events are you looking at to score the most points?
On the men's side, Logan Kruger currently is in scoring position, so we have him. Landon Dunlap is also, he is 9th, as is Jacob Jensen. They're both freshmen. They were both triple this weekend, which is a little uncommon, I guess, when you're that young. But I think they have the potential, along with Logan, to score the most points for us. That's where we're looking to come away. And you never know. A few other people, if they step up and sneak in a point here or there, that certainly begins to add up as more and more people do it. On the women's side, it'll probably, a lot of our points I'm expecting to probably come from our middle distance and distance group. Ashley Franco is 6th currently in the NSIC in the 5K. Lauren Reeves is 10th. Abigail McGee and Whitney Hansen, they're 13th and 14th. So I don't believe that some of the people ahead of them will run the events we've put them in. So they should, on paper, once we get the heat sheet, somewhere be between 8th and 11th maybe, I'm thinking. So they're right there to score. So I think that's where we'll get a lot of our points this weekend. And again, Taylor Lohmeyer, I wasn't in South Dakota, but from what I understand, she had some great warm-ups that if they were actual live reps, that she'd be like 5th in the country right now. So if she connects it on Saturday, then, you know, she certainly, you know, she was 10th going into the meet last year. So she's someone that I never have learned to never count out. You know, she came away with the conference championship after going in 10th. So we'll see. I'm very excited. You know, for them, they've put in a lot of hard work. Obviously, the winter's been nice, but still the winter in North Dakota, and you know, we've still been able to have a lot of positive results this season.